Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, lived an extremely foolish king with his equally foolish ministers.
My king, why don't we make a law that every time you sleep, everyone in the kingdom should sing you a lullaby? Such a silly idea. Not everyone has a good voice. You know, what if the bad singers make it even more difficult for me to sleep?
Your Highness, the people are complaining the food is very expensive, only the rich can afford it.
Oh dear, what do you suggest?
I suggest we make all food available on the price of one coin.
Splendid idea. Yes, let's make that law. And what do you have to say?
I would like to say that you are even greater than other kings.
Ha ha ha! Tell me something that I don't do. Well, I was thinking that you shouldn't rule the way an ordinary king does. So, why don't we change day to night and night to day? Oh, I really like that idea. Call the messenger. Messenger, make announcement about the new law.
Announcement. As per the new law, the night will be considered as a day and the day will be considered as a night.
Oh God, what a strange law it is. How shall we manage it?
It will be difficult for us. Our business would suffer a lot. Oh no.
Yes! No! If anybody disobeys this law, will face death.
And soon the law was made, and everyone was most upset, for if they didn't obey the king, he would punish them severely.
So businesses were opened during the night and people soon got used to the lifestyle.
One afternoon, a sage came with his disciple to the kingdom. It was very shocking to see everyone was sleeping in broad daylight.
Strange. It's broad daylight and all are sleeping. What do you think could be wrong? I don't know, Master, but I could really use some breakfast right now. Think about something other than food, will you?
They wandered around until it finally started to get dark and were extremely surprised to see the people finally coming out of their houses and resuming their businesses.
Were they sleeping all day? What a strange kingdom. Business at night?
He watched as the people went about their work in a very normal way.
Oh, the food stalls are open. Master, may I?
The sage was more interested in the way the kingdom was running.
Tell me, kind shopkeepers, why does this kingdom run at night and sleep by day? What can I say? Our king is the one who makes foolish laws.
He has made it difficult for us to live an ordinary life. The sage thought hard about what the shopkeeper had said.
Master, look! All these bananas, cakes and sandwiches are so cheap. Everything here, no matter what, costs only a single coin. Let's stay here. Another one of the foolish king's laws, I guess. We must sleep or only harm will come our way.
The sage tried hard to reason with his disciple, who only wanted to stay for the cheap food.
Very well, stay if you wish, but I am going.
The disciple stayed in the kingdom and soon got used to their ways. He ate as much food as he could and soon became very fat.
This is amazing. Master was so wrong about this place.
One day, a thief went into a house to steal, but as he was escaping, the wall of the house fell and injured him badly.
Oh, my poor brother! What happened? Who will give me justice now?
I shall approach the king for help.
The brother of the thief went to the king in order to get justice for his injured brother.
Your Highness, I have come to ask for justice. My brother was doing his job when a wall fell on him and injured him. The wall belongs to a merchant.
The merchant was summoned and he came to see the palace. He was very surprised.
This man says that it was your wall that injured his brother. Is it true?
It is, my king. The wall was made during his father's time. It collapsed on the thief and there was nothing I could do about it.
Either way, you will be punished as the wall belongs to you.
What? Shouldn't the person who made the wall be punished?
The king thought about this and decided that the merchant was right. He called for the bricklayer, who was now a very old man.
Was it you who built this merchant's wall? If yes, then you are responsible for injuring an innocent man.
But I built it so many years ago.
What was that?
I remember why I did not build that wall properly. There was this dancer who was walking up and down near me, and the bells on her feet jingled, which distracted me.
Oh, we have finally found the culprit. Bring this dancer to me right now.
The poor dancer, who now was an old lady, trembled as she was brought in front of the king. A wall?
The wall has now fallen and injured a person who was just doing his job.
My king, I think you are the wrong person. I was only walking on that path because of the goldsmith. I kept visiting for my jewelry and he kept giving me excuses.
This case is just getting more complicated. Fetch me this goldsmith here now.
The goldsmith was brought before the king and he was shocked when he was accused of injuring a man.
Well, don't you think it's wrong what you have done? You will be thrown over a cliff.
Wait, let me explain. It's true that I made this dancer find a house many times, but I only had to make a delivery to a very restless merchant. I couldn't ignore him, could I?
The king asked who the merchant was. Goldsmith pointed to the first merchant himself.
Seize him.
No, it was my father who asked for the wall, not me.
However, the king didn't seem like the merchant would be worthy of punishment. He ordered a search to be made, and soon the only person who was suitable enough was the poor disciple. They took him to the king's court where everything was explained to him. He was horrified. He started to call out to the sage,
Master, master.
At the moment, the sage suddenly appeared. Everyone was shocked. What seems to be the problem? The poor disciple explained everything, and the sage just looked up and smiled. My king, could I be the one to take my disciple's place? The disciple soon understood what was his master up to.
No, your majesty, through me. I was the first choice.
What? How dare you go against my wish? They both started quarreling, leaving the king baffled.
Why do you both want to be thrown over so badly?
My king, you don't know? The person who will be first thrown off will be the king, and the other will be the ministers in the next birth. The king was surprised. He didn't want these two men to be the king and his ministers. So he ordered the sage to throw him and his ministers off the cliff.
You think I am foolish to let you walk away with my king? Ha 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 ha! No way! It's I who would be thrown off, and ooh, my favorite ministers too.
Well, if that is the order,
I shall obey you, Your Highness.
The king and his ministers were later taken to the cliff and were squeezed into the trolley.
The king and his ministers died. The people of the kingdom were very happy and declared the sage as the king.
The people of the village danced and showed their happiness.
बाजे ढोल रटा सारे, खाके दूध बता सारे, आयो गोगिया बा सारे, देखो दीप दमा सारे। ओ रंगीले रंगीले पल है, चमकीले चमकीले पल है, बरसे झिलमिल करते लाखों तारे। अलबेले अलबेले तन है, लचकीले लचकीले तन है, कोई अपना दिल कैसे न हारे। ओ मैं तन, मैं मन, मैं जान, मैं जगह, जोश भी, मैं सब, मैं अब। बाबरे बाबरे बाबरे, बाबरे बाबरे बाबरे। ओ क्या धुन है क्या तान, सुन ले करके तू कमाल, सुन ले बाबरे बाबरे बाबरे। यारो यारो यारो, कोई आगे उगलता रे, कोई तार पे चलता रे, कोई गेंद उछाले रे, कोई मौज संभाले रे। ओ देखो रे भैया, कोई घूमे बन के भैया, कोई ऊपर से लांगा मारे रे। ओ एक बाजी कर देखो, पैर ऊपर नीचे सर देखो, देखे मैंने जो ये खेले हारे। अरे मैं तन, मैं मन, मैं जान, मैं जगह, जोश भी,